Good afternoon. The Appellate Division First Department is now in session. Welcome to our virtual admissions ceremony for Monday, May 9th. I'm glad to see all of you on the screen. I'm so sorry we can't be together with you in our beautiful courtroom, but I hope this will in no way take away from the importance of this moment, since we all know what a long journey it's been to get to this day. So without further ado, I'd like to call upon Veronica Guerrero, who is the counsel for the Committee on Character and Fitness. Ms. Guerrero.
Thank you, Justice Kapnick. May it please the court, good afternoon. I, Veronica Guerrero, counsel to this court's Committee on Character and Fitness, am honored to present 36 applicants to the court for admission to the bar. Each of these applicants has met all of the requirements necessary for admission to the New York State Bar. Further, I am pleased to report that the committee has examined the records of each and every candidate here today accordingly, and on behalf of the committee, I certify that each applicant here this afternoon does possess the requisite character and fitness to merit admission to the bar of the state of New York, and therefore I do hereby move for their admission.
Well, thank you very much, Ms. Guerrero, for your motion. I have had an opportunity to speak briefly with my colleagues before we got on to this call this afternoon, and we are very happy to grant your motion. I would like to thank you again, Ms. Guerrero, and on behalf of all the justices, we would like to ask you to thank the members of the Character and Fitness Committee who have interviewed all these candidates and reviewed their applications and presented us with what appears to be a very fine group of applicants for admission this afternoon. Thank you. And now we would like to call upon the clerk of our court, Susana Rojas, who will administer the oath of office.
Good afternoon, Justice Kapnick. Good afternoon, candidates. I will administer the oath in the form of a question. If you agree at the end, I will ask you to unmute your microphones and respond by saying I do. At this point, I ask everyone to please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and to faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Attorney and Counselor at Law to the best of your ability? Please unmute your microphones and respond by saying I do.
I do.
Congratulations, attorneys. You may lower your right hand and please mute your microphones. Thank you.
And if the judges could unmute their microphones and the other members of the court, so we could give a small round of applause to our new attorneys. Thank you. And once again, congratulations. At this time in the admission ceremony, it is our tradition for one of the justices to make a few welcoming remarks to you. And at this session, that privilege has fallen to me. So once again, I would like to congratulate all the new attorneys and your families and close friends who we know have supported you financially and emotionally through this long process. As I said before, normally this ceremony would take place in our beautiful historic courtroom on Madison Avenue. You can see just a little bit of the bench and what's behind the bench in our virtual pictures behind us. And of course, if we were all together, you would be joined by your loved ones. Of course, that is still not possible today, but we hope that you will plan to visit our beautiful courtroom when it is again possible to enjoy the beautiful ornate courtroom and to see for yourselves the murals on the back of the courtroom depicting justice, wisdom, and power. At times like this, in addition to the heroic work done by our doctors, nurses, first responders, police, firefighters, and other essential workers, it is also the lawyers who always rise to the occasion to contribute and volunteer and represent people in all kinds of need. You are joining a very noble profession, no matter what people may say, jokingly or not, about lawyers. And although this is a very difficult and uncertain time to begin your careers, hopefully you will find a way to do good and use this time to formulate a strong and ethical approach to law, which will give you balance and a solid background throughout your legal careers. Remember, whatever you do from today on, your name and reputation will follow you always. So be smart, and always do what you know is right. During your many years in college and law school, you have all developed good and sound moral compasses. Don't ever let anyone or anything dissuade you from the path that you know is right, because that is really all you have at the end of the day: your good name, your reputation for truthfulness and honesty and dedication to your profession, and your integrity. I also encourage you, as you move along, to get involved in our profession, in bar associations, in pro bono work, and other networking activities. It is always important to find mentors and to keep expanding your horizons. I would like to close with a quote from United States Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor, also a New Yorker from the Bronx, who wrote in the preface to her book, My Beloved World, that experience has taught me that you cannot value dreams according to the odds of their becoming true. Their real value is in stirring within us the will to aspire. That will, wherever it finally leads, does at least move you forward. And after a time, you may recognize that the proper measure of success is not how much you've closed the distance to some far-off goal, but the quality of what you've done today. Congratulations on what you all have accomplished today and what we know you will continue to accomplish in the future. Again, we wish you a long, rewarding, and successful career. This admission ceremony is now concluded and court is adjourned. The justices will now exit the team ceremony. I think the rest of you are asked to stay on, and we wish you, as I said, the very best of luck in the future. Bye.
Thank you to the justices and Ms. Rojas. The new attorneys will all stay on with me.